I have a job that disappears every time I close my laptop. I have a good salary, not going to lie, a good position. I work in finance and investment funds in Luxembourg, and every evening I shut the screen and there's nothing, no trace. Nothing I can point to and say I made that. So a guy that works with his hands, he can see his work, he can touch his work. It stays. It doesn't. It's not going away. Mine just evaporates. So it took me years to understand that this was the actual problem. And because on paper we have no right to complain, in Luxembourg we have pretty good conditions of life. So the conditions are too good to leave. It's even too good to even try something else. You think maybe something with my hands or a manual job, as it feels more satisfying. But the salary wins the argument every single time. You can't have this high salary with a manual job. It's nearly impossible. So that's the golden cage, it's not bad, it's too good. So every bar is made of gold. So at first, it's fine. That's the trap. So the golden cage takes years to show itself, and each time it took me longer to notice that it was bothering me. What I mean is, every time I switched jobs, it took me some time. So you adapt in the end, and the alarm gets quieter. So then you do the real math, 8 hours of work, then a lunch break of an hour to go there, an hour to come back. Half of your day is gone. So the golden cage doesn't take your happiness away. It just takes your time, your personal time away. So the biggest part of your life, it's gone to something you can't even see. So when the weekend arrives, you just want to rest, Your projects that you said you will be working on during the weekend, you push them back because you are too tired from your golden cage. So I went looking for the fix, and I wanted to walk you through it because I got it wrong twice, if not more. So first I tried sports, I threw myself into judo again. I've been practicing judo since I'm 10 years old, so it's been 20 years now. And, it gives you this sense of accomplishment. You feel great, discipline, you've got the energy, you are very active. I thought, this is it, I've got my answer, I've got everything I want. It wasn't, I was wrong. So the hole was still there, sports just drain the pressure and it doesn't feel anything. So then I tried investing. So I tried stocks, crypto. You can try real estate, I guess. So I thought, I'm building something now. Felt right at that moment, but it was just numbers moving, a portfolio. I was wrong again. So buying an asset and waiting it to grow, it's not building something. There is no you in this equation, so nothing carries your mark in that. So I did 2 attempts, it was 2 dead ends, and both failed for the same reason, because I was consuming, I was not building something for myself. So here's what finally landed for me. So sports and investing, that's just consuming. Even though it feels productive, it feels really good. That it makes you feel like you are moving forward, even though it's not the case. So the only thing that fills the hole is building, building something that is yours, that stays. So this is it, this video, this YouTube channel. And the strange part is, it gives me a sense of meaning and purpose. I feel at least I have a purpose to pursue. So, it's because the meaning was never in the result, and it's in building something, because in the end, I don't care if this doesn't work out. The goal is to try at least to do something about my life. So I will not tell you to quit your job, because that's not what I would do. So the salary isn't the prison, your empty time is. So you don't escape a golden cage by leaving it. You escape it by building right next to it, so it can help you. It's your leverage. So you can build something real, something that is yours, whether it works or not. Sports and investing, that will not fill this hole, this gap that you have in your life. So start something. It might never fly, but build it anyway, because it was never about winning in the first place. It was about trying to build something.